What up, folks? This is Pop Culture. I'm Alex Pop, and there's a bit of news that I want to help spread regarding the 2008 anime adaptation by the Wachowskis, Speed Racer. This was a movie that was very divisive among audiences upon its initial release, and I am among the crowd who really enjoyed it. It had an extremely unique visual and editing style, and the racing sequences were friggin' epic. It was really inventive the way that the race cars flip around and smack each other in midair, and such a euphoric feeling to watch a long shot of the Mach 5 going down the racetrack, going around loops with all the colliding colors and lights. It's a sight to behold. And additionally, there were also a few moments that gave me a good deal of laughter, as well as a few surprisingly touching moments. That conversation that Speed has with his dad before the ending race, it felt so authentic. John Goodman and Emile Hirsch totally sold that part. Now, the movie did have its flaws. There were some script issues, the villains were really campy, and there were a few times where the content got a little heavy for the family audiences that it was clearly aimed toward. Now, I'm not here to give a full review on the movie. I probably will give a full review on the movie one of these days, but what I'm here to talk about now is that, quite unexpectedly, the possibilities for a sequel have opened up. Now, some of you may already know the information I'm about to give because apparently this information has been out since May, but I didn't know until a few days ago, so I'm guessing there are probably some of you who also don't know. There is a script for Speed Racer 2 written and complete, and so Emile Hirsch right now is trying to build the hype to get the movie made. I would really love to see a sequel to Speed Racer because, one, I couldn't get enough of that awesome racing action, and two, is because of the character of Racer X. Spoilers for the first movie coming up. In the first movie, he was this mysterious figure who wore a mask, and as Speed worked with him through the movie, he started to suspect that he might be Rex, his older brother who was long believed to have been dead. Towards the end of the movie, Racer X removes his mask, revealing to Speed that he's not his brother. But at the end of the movie, after Speed wins the Grand Prix, we're revealed in flashbacks that Racer X really was Rex. Which I do have to say, it wasn't very smart of him to give him the name Racer X, which is essentially just switching around his first and last name. Rex Racer, Racer X. Nevertheless, we're shown in flashbacks that he faked his own death and got plastic surgery to protect his family and the sport that he loves. The inspector asks him if he ever thinks he made a mistake hiding the truth from his family, and he replies, "If I did, it's a mistake I have to live with." I tend to think that after putting them through all that trauma and after all these years of them thinking he's dead, he just didn't have the heart to reveal to him that he really was still alive. That conflict could make for a very heartfelt story for Speed Racer 2 should it be made. Racer X could still be dealing with that sadness, and it could eventually lead to the point where he just decides to let it all go and come back to his family. Now, even though I really enjoyed the first movie after it came out, I had pretty much just accepted that a sequel was out of the question. The movie was a box office bomb, grossing only $94 million against a $120 million budget. Some fans say that the reason is because it came out at a bad time, being released on the weekend after Iron Man and the weekend before Prince Caspian. That may have played a part, but here's the thing. Almost half of the movie's total gross came with its opening weekend. So its opening weekend, it actually didn't do that badly. But during its opening weekend, the reviews got out, and the reviews were largely negative at the time, and so as a result, a lot fewer people went to see it afterwards. However, over the years, the film has gained more of a cult following, with a lot of people calling it underrated. And the reviews that have shown up on Rotten Tomatoes since 2009 have all been positive. And as a result, the movie's approval ratings have crept up a few percentage points. And so, that could be enough to give enough hype to Speed Racer 2 and possibly make the movie a success if it's made. I would really love to see it get made, so I thought I'd make this video to help spread the word. So what did you think of the first Speed Racer, and what are your thoughts on the potential for a sequel? Whatever it be, let me know in the comments. All I can say right now is, go Speed Racer 2, go! That's a wrap, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like if you liked, subscribe for more. This is Pop Culture, I'm Alex Pop.